Hey guys, it's Ham Banana PvP, and we're going to be going over the Tier 5 Cavalry unit, the Kheshig Riders today, and dive into their Doctrine setup, Veterancy line, and some tips and tricks to make you into a riding nightmare in no time. And if you find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe. Alright, so this is a Doctrine setup by using these guys. If you don't have these ones, that's alright, use what you got, but at the end of the day, this is what you want. So you go slashing damage, slashing armor penetration, because that's the damage type they do. I go with a piercing defense to reduce the range and pike damage. And then we get an assassination doctrine to kill more heroes. The reason I don't go with a breakthrough is because of the veterancy. They already destroy units, so you really don't need a breakthrough here. Biggest, most important one is this melee cavalry doctrine. You need this because it brings their speed from a 9.5 to an 11.7, making them a lightning bolt on the battlefield. Now we're on to the veterancy line. Here you want to go undoubtedly full top line. It just improves their damage so much, reduces the charge cooldown, improves their slashing damage, slashing armor penetration. It gives them some even some defense, like some range damage mitigation while charging, reduces that charge cooldown, and you end up getting a grand total of 25% increased damage to infantry. That's why I don't opt for the breakthrough here. I think it's overkill. Actually, I know it's overkill. And then you end up getting another, what do we got there? 8 points in the bottom line for some increased defense, and you even get some melee increased damage too, like increased 20% damage to melee attacks. These guys are an absolute force in the battlefield. Alright, so right here we got some career stats in these guys. As you can see, I've played a lot of battles with these guys. This is undoubtedly, unequivocally my favorite unit in the game. It just absolutely rips through heroes, rips through units. If you see like it, so average troops killed, average heroes killed. This is just like the most consistent unit in the game that I've ever experienced playing. So you get their unit trait here, Relentless Raid. This is what makes them so unique. So after you charge and their charge ends, whether it gets interrupted or the charge just ends, they charge back at you. And during the initial charge, they take 30% reduced damage. And then on the return charge, they do 30% increased damage. That's where you get all the massive damage from this unit. They are absolutely insane. Now, before we get into some gameplay, we're going to get into the tips and tricks portion of the guide. And we're going to go to the unit training area, which you can find by going to the building officer in your region's main city. Alright guys, so we're going to get some fundamentals of the Keshigs here. To start, we're going to go with their melee. So that's the way you don't want to use it. This is me just hitting V and letting the Keshigs do what they want. This is something you never want to do because, I mean, honestly, especially with the Keshigs, the V attack is not that great. And they just kind of run around all crazy like and kind of attack whatever they want. They'll run right into pikes, run into things you don't want them to run into. And yeah. So they're just like running around, don't really know what to do, and they eventually kill the whole unit, but not quickly. But right here, guys, this is the way you want to use their melee. So you put them in like their wedge formation here, and what you do is you don't hit V at all. You don't have to hit V on cavalry units for them to attack. They just have to be near a unit. See, they go right through, and I'm not even hitting V. They're just going right through, and they stay in a nice formed bunch. I make sure that I have full control over the unit, so I make sure they're not going into any pikes or anything I don't want them to go into. They kill the unit a lot faster. This is the way you want to use their melee. Now we're going into their charge. Like some of the other cavalry units I've gone over, you don't want to activate the charge when the unit is stagnant, aka not moving, because, I mean, you just don't get as much out of the charge. They start off kind of slow, and as you can see, they go through. They don't really kill the whole unit, because I didn't really have full control. I didn't have full control where I wanted them to go. So you're going to want to activate the charge this way. Now, by moving the Keshigs in the direction you want them to charge before you start the charge, you actually activate the charge quicker, and they start going faster. So you see, you move in the direction, then they charge. In one big bunch, you know exactly where they're going, and they kill the entire unit. And then this part, which I can't really show you too good in the unit training area, but that's the return charge. So when the charge ends, they charge back at you, and they just absolutely devastate the enemy. One more thing here, guys, before we get into some gameplay. By being a content creator for Conqueror's Blade, you can use my creator code HAMBANANAPVP, all lowercase letters, to get some awesome creator packs where you can get skins, unit skins, hero skins, some awesome loot. Down in the video description, there's going to be directions as to how you do that. And one more little clip here, which I tried to showcase their return charge a little bit. Don't do this. Don't just charge right into a wall, but I only did it just to show you guys here. And as they charge back, you can see we get some incredibly high damage hits. There is even like a 9,800 hit. That is insane damage. And without further ado, guys, let's get into some gameplay. Alright, let's do this. So we're on Whiteout Fort here, getting into the flank. This is where the Keshigs thrive. When there's a crazy situation going on, you charge them, hit them from the flank. Oh my god, see you later, buddy! These guys are just absolutely insane. I think through this whole sequence, I end up getting like 160 kills or something crazy like that. By the end, I'm chilling here on White Elk with my homies. We got my buddy Ray, my buddy Openmon, and we got the leader Aiko, Emperor Poe. We are just going in right here on the last point, on the A point. Going in with the glaive, just chopping up units. I mean, as you can see, the A point was almost taken. We got in with there with our Keshigs. We helped out our buddies, and then they help us out, and we go in and we just clean the rest of this stuff up. Oh my god. All right, next clip here, we're on Kura Castle defending. I'm with my homie, Indigenous Poncho. Go check this cat out on YouTube. He's got some awesome videos as well. We'll have his info in the video description. So we just narrowly escaped a prefecture pike charge. We get a whole mess of enemies coming down the stairs. My homies need some help, so I yeet, charge right in there. We get a hero kill, whole bunch of troop kills, absolutely disturbed the whole situation. Another hero kill, still going through, another hero kill, another hero kill. These Keshigs are insane with killing heroes. Not just their unit killing potential, but they just kill the crap out of heroes, and I love them so much. This one here, we're on Allenberg Siege with my lovely spear-wielding goddess, Violet Nye, and my fiance. I love duoing with her. She's one of my best duo partners. And we're going to charge right into the back of these enemies. They're pushing the supply point here. And you are just going to see how these Keshigs just absolutely clean the crap out of this point. Like, they just, everything's dead. Everything's dead. Like, just like that. In a flash. See you later. Have a good one, buddy. Alright, so we got another one here on Reginopolis. See, I strategically put my Keshigs in where they dodge those pikes. And then we just charge right into their range and just start absolutely destroying people. You know, heroes are going down. Units are going down. I know at the end of this, I'm probably going to lose my Keshigs and myself. But I made enough of an impact to get the value out of them that I needed to. Alright, we got another one here. 8v8 map, the storehouse. I'm with my brothers and sisters from Ico. This is actually back when I was still in my YEET house. This was like right at the start of the season, right before I joined Ico. And then, so you see, I'm with the Spear. Spear is unequivocally, undoubtedly the best class to use with Keshigs. I just love so many weapons. That's why you see me using so many different ones. I can't pick. I got weapon diarrhea. I don't know. Towards the end of the sequence here, we just start like Xing our Keshigs through, Xing through. And even at the end of the sequence here, we end up getting one more hero kill because that's how amazing this unit is. I love it. Alright, here we are in Great Wall with the homie Indigenous Poncho. Motion. We got some buddies from Ico, Proximus, another Beast Cavalry player. We charge our Keshigs in. We're just trying to zone out this last point. We actually do end up taking this point after this clip is done, but that was the boring part. I like to show you guys the action here, so that's what I'm going to show you. We end up getting like, what, I think 3-4 hero kills, and we just zone out the point so well so the rest of our team can move their guys in, and we end up taking the point at the end of it. Alright, so we got another one here at Reginopolis, trying to save the 8 point here. There are so many troops, so many heroes in the 8 point, but this is where the Keshigs thrive. You yeet charge right in there, and there's so much going on, but the Keshigs go in. Nobody sees it coming, and we just get hero kill after hero kill after hero kill. Unit kills, assists. We just absolutely destroy that point. Like, these things, I love them so much. They're the ultimate shock unit. Another one here on Reginopolis, the sneaky play. Spawn the Keshigs, yeet charge them right in, and we just absolutely destroy the whole push. This is something else you can do too. If you're near a supply point, you don't have your Keshigs out, spawn them. The enemy doesn't expect it, and you get a bunch of kills. Alright guys, this is an example to show you like in an organized territory war setting. We get the Keshigs behind them. See how I charge them right behind all the pikes and everything to get the kills. And then as they're return charging to me, they're charging all the pikes and all that stuff from behind. This was a fight against Durrandon. Big shout to these guys. I love playing with them. Love playing it against them. My buddy Cobra Commander is the leader. And yeah, they're awesome guys to play with. Yeah, be sure to follow Cobra on Twitch. His info will be in the video description. This was in a ranked battle. You know, when I could actually do ranked battles. Because I've been locked out of the queue ever since. But they were really fun. But it's just another example where the Keshigs thrive. A crazy, chaotic situation where nobody's expecting you. You throw them in there, and they just absolutely do work. Guys, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I had an absolute blast making this video. And I encourage y'all to join my Discord. The link will be down below in the video description. And as always, if you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe because we are going to be making a hell of a lot more of these in the future. Thank you, people. I love you. Have a good one.